So just a couple hours ago, I was looking back at my past and realising something had stuck with me that a lot of people are lacking in. A lot of people are struggling to find. Something that I just magically had. But I don't say this in a way of arrogance. I say this in a way of genuine meaning. There's just something that's just made sense in my head. Perhaps from the sports I played since a very young kid. Football, which I played even in school when I sucked and I couldn't even kick a ball properly. I toe poked and I didn't even know the rules. That's how bad I was as a kid. Yet, I still kept playing football. It's almost like I was addicted to the grind of getting better. It's so weird. It's the same thing that you experience with video games. Like I said, that addiction to get better. You have that nagging force inside of your head that's telling you, keeps pulling you back to the game and telling you, you need to get better. You need to compete more. You need to get a higher rank. Whatever game it might be a combat game, it might be a driving game. You need to beat that high score. You need to beat that time. You need to beat that new difficulty on the racing game. You need to get better some way, somehow. You need to defeat the Ender Dragon on Minecraft. But you don't even know how to get there. You don't even know how to get to the Nether. Yet, you still started playing Minecraft. You don't even know how to rank up on your favourite game. Yet you still started playing it. You started playing this mobile game. You started playing Clash of Clans. You didn't even know where Crystal League is. That's one league I remember from the game, but regardless, you didn't even get there. You didn't even get to the next best league and whatever, because you didn't know how to. You just played the game and found out with time. And when you found out with time, you found out the best attacking strategies, the best compositions to put together and perform at a quite high level. You found the best ways to rank up. Now, how did you find that out? Trial and error. You found that out from gaining experience in the markets, whatever the markets might have been. I'll show you this picture on the screen right now. Look at it. There's a whole mission that you've got to take in. You start here at the bottom, then here's right at the top. Only 0.01% of people can get to the top. Yet so many people still try. Why is this? Because, let's be honest, they're not perfect. They're not good. But if you use the same mindset of, I'm just going to go in and try to rank up, then guess what would happen? Unprepared, you'd start getting better. You were a noob at something before. You tried playing a game, you couldn't even comprehend it. But now guess what? Now you're decent at it. Now you can semi-comprehend it and semi-compete with it. It's the same with business. You've had these thoughts, you've had these videos pop up on your page for many, many months as a nagging constant reminder that it is possible. You have people with literal zero experience and zero deserving of success who have succeeded before you, and you deserve it more. Simply because they didn't give up and they didn't procrastinate either. They just started. Imagine you downloaded a video game and you waited for your friends to spoon feed you what to do rather than just starting instantly. Imagine you downloaded TikTok because you wanted to make content, but before you made content, you waited 2 months before your favourite creator to tell you this is what you need to do. Why don't you go in there first and figure out some things? When you watch the video, you'll have the ego boost. You realise there's a few things you can tweak and then you'll blow up because you've already gained the momentum. Instead of waiting, my point is, just go straight in there. Throw yourself into the deep end and gain as much experience as possible. Something that stuck with me from the early days, back when I started doing this YouTube grind, is just start, bro. Don't just wait around for the perfect scenario because they will never be perfect. It will never happen. You will never find the perfect day to record that video that you want to. The sun set at 2 minutes early, you were 2 minutes late, there's too rainy outside, the sky's too grey, there's not enough colour, it's too early in the year, it's winter instead of spring. There's always this dumb excuse that you can come up with. So instead of coming up with that as an excuse, find out what you can do now. Find out what you can mitigate and evolve with to succeed now. You can have this idea in the back of your head, perfect. That content creator's coming up with a perfect guide in 3 months. But instead of waiting for the guide and waiting to have all the information in your fucking lap, why don't you go gather some information by yourself? Do some research by yourself. Instead of waiting for the perfect testosterone course to come out online, why don't you do your own research? Oh, this helps, this helps, this helps. Okay, this helps too. Why don't you do that yourself? Why don't you find out a couple of things that you can implement now so you don't have to implement all in one later? You can get better now, make it easier to get better later, or you can wait for later. The later that will be just as bad to start at than now. And there is one quote I heard in September which allowed me to flip into this, which completely changed it. The best day to start was yesterday. Today is the second best day. So are you going to wait for tomorrow which is the worst day statistically, or are you going to start now, which is your best opportunity in the present? Your best opportunity ever was the day before that, and the day before that, and the day before that, but you can't reverse time. All you can do is play the game now. So, are you going to start and make the most of your scenario, or are you going to wait and let the situation become worse? That choice is up to you. So I hope you found value in this video, my friends. Take care.